Now you're about to see one of the great negotiations in NFL history.
Right here, he's like, we need that ball. That's 600. What? Really? So what do you want? $1 million? No.
Oh, no,
a date with Giselle. A date with Giselle, and I'm in. Tom? Okay, Tom will do it. He'll allow it. One time. You got it.
Oh, Lee.
Football.
Can't escape this bullshit.
ESPN, the global leader in sports.
Welcome to the PoP Fantasy Football 2021 Week 7 recap brought to you by PanelsOnPages.com. I'm Jason Nyes representing the Gotham Rogues, and joining me this week representing the Brooklyn Dark Knights, PoP Fantasy Football Commissioner Tito Cruz.
So according to Joe Buck, he's peed in a bottle while calling an NFL touchdown. Well, Joe Buck, I pooped in a backyard while you've called an NFL touchdown.
Does that raise you, bitch?
Representing Tell 'em Kelly Eats Band-Aids, PoP Fantasy Football The Wand Commissioner Dan Mahoney.
And Joe Buck drank it.
And finally, representing DK Metcalf Winstonia, still sticking to that name, huh? Jose Guzman.
Week of the Fate Ball. Winner gets his Dookie Blaster 8.
God.
Changed my life. The combination of Byemaggeddon and Injury Palooza humbled many a team in Week 7 of PoP Fantasy Football. If you somehow survived, you're stronger for it, and heading into the halfway point of the season makes getting into the playoffs seem like a possibility. However, if you lost this week, look at it this way, at least you didn't give away Tom Brady's 600th touchdown ball. So, let's send it over to Mahoney with our Week 7 scoreboard.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
I don't know, a couple of these teams might have given away Tom Brady's 600 football. Couple of rough weeks here.
Was the next quarterback below him is like 200 touchdowns behind?
Well, I think, wasn't it Breeze was behind him? Weren't they going back and forth for a while there?
Well, yeah, but Breeze
retired.
Fucking retired.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
that
definitely
number
not
2 ain't
200.
on his heels.
I don't think he's... Oh, okay. So you're saying next active guy?
Oh,
I
maybe.
Next
think.
active guy might be 200 behind him. Yeah,
I think.
He better-
something like that.
Brady better watch out for that legendary Hall of Famer, Kyle Orton. He's coming. Coming for your ass.
Yeah,
He's like,
Breeze,
I'm so close to 6.
Breeze is at 602. Brady's at 602. Breeze is at 571. The next active player is Aaron Rodgers at 427.
Better start throwing bombs, Aaron.
Yeah,
Aaron
no
Rodgers
shit.
looks like he's about 95 years old. So
Aaron Rodgers looks like he just got out of a time machine from 1973.
it looks like he just got out of prison. 1973.
He's like, y'all still eating Dookie Blasters?
It looks like fucking Mac's dad on Always Sunny. All right, so this week was wild. There were just massive scores, and then some teams that just fought to see who could score the least.
King
And
of Shit Mountain.
an exciting game for our 0-6 team, Redeem D's Nuts.
So
We'll
wild.
talk about
I'm glad
that
I saw
later.
that live. It was so wild.
It really was something to watch. We'll save the best for last on that one. All right, let's start with me and Tad. We'll start at the top. Tad and I. Let's see. I was 4-2. He was 4-2. He was in first place in his division. I was, of course, in third place in my division because everybody in my division is winning.
Yeah,
every week,
you
apparently.
are in. Like, everyone gunning for that 4th spot needs to pick up some pace because that whole division is first place in like everyone else's division.
Yeah, it's nonsense. We'll see all that when Tito gets to the standings, but it's ridiculous. So, I was not optimistic about this game. It went back and forth a few times, but in the end, I came out on top 139.5 to 122. So, it was a lot closer than it seems in the final score.
He had Cooper Kupp, 32
Cooper's
points.
been
Yeah.
MVP,
Balling.
man.
Yep.
Fucking like Devontae Adams.
Wait, who's that, Mahoney, who scored 16.5 points for Fatad?
Fatad?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Hollywood Brown coming through with 16.5 points.
Every time
Motherfucker.
Marquise Brown makes a play on TV, I just think to myself, oh, that's Mahoney's favorite, Hollywood Brown. Look at him go.
I had that guy for 2 years, and he didn't do shit for me. And then I finally start saying how useless he is, and now he's doing great.
Mm-hmm. He's like, you want to fuck with Hollywood Brown?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ridiculous.
He wears a Mahoney
Absolutely
shirt
ridiculous.
under his jersey each game.
Which shirt? Is it like one of Mahoney's shirt, or it's a shirt with Mahoney's picture on it?
No, it's
both.
a shirt out of his closet.
It's the shirt out of my closet that has my picture on it. So I got
It's
saved
Mahoney's
by,
Mahoney shirt.
I got saved by this Jernest Johnson dude who came out of nowhere to be the lead running back in Cleveland and put up like 160 yards and got me 23 fantasy points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
that
went
dude-
nuts.
That dude was sending tweets and emails to like XFL teams and AFL teams to get on their rosters last year.
Yep. I don't think he'll have that problem next year. So
Yeah, now he's like blocking all the replies. Sorry, I think my job might be a little more secure now.
yep.
Names in the NFL are just amazing. DeErnest
They really
makes
are.
me want to see DeErnest goes to Downton Abbey.
Well, the Jets used to have a defensive lineman named DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Oh yeah, DeBrickashaw for sure. All one of the all-time great names, Hall of Famer name, DeBrickashaw.
Oh shit, Kyler Murray fumble.
Just so
That's
you know,
not
Mahoney.
fair.
Oh shit!
He's like about 30 seconds ahead of the rest of us.
He was kidding about the Kyler Murray
I know,
fumble.
but he's watching a fucking replay. Like that he muffed that catch like 45 seconds ago. Anyways, Rondell Moore messed up a punt return. Who
No,
cares?
yeah, but I
don't
was
care.
saying Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I know, but you're watching a Denali commercial, so I don't know.
He said,
Anyways,
ooh, I didn't mean to touch that.
My entire bench scored 0.5 points. So
Holy shit!
my entire bench.
Well, I mean,
Between injuries and buys.
three
I
of them
had a
on
half
buys,
point.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. 3 of them on buys. Darren Waller was out, and then Kadarius Toney was out. Is it Tony? Tawny? I don't know.
Tony.
All
it's
I had was
Kadarius
Damian
Tony.
Williams. Damian Williams over there putting up a half a point.
Anniversary.
Well, Mahoney, you do have Kadarius Tony and Tony Pollard. You just need a third Tony, and then you could be Tony.
Ooh, who would be
I'm
who
in
would
the
who
market
would be
for
the
a
next
third Tony?
best Tony in the NFL?
I'm not in the market
give you-
for a third Tony.
I can trade you Tanyan and you can call him Tonian.
Tony Tonyan.
Tony Tanyan. like
That's
it.
your new team name.
I like it. No, I'm never
mean,
changing my team name.
There is
Never
Tony in the name, so I like it. Yeah, he was the first one to
can't
pop
even
up
think of a
too.
fucking Tony in the NFL.
We got Tony Jones Jr. on New Orleans, Tony Brown, who's a free agent, Tony Brooks James, who's a free agent. So yeah, Tunyon might be the one.
Let me get that Tony Brady guy. Let me have him.
You know, the one that plays in the
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Ridiculous.
I never
All
got a
right.
Denali commercial.
No? Give it a second. It'll be here any minute. Let's go to Jose's game. Jose versus Juan.
Mm-hmm.
Juan is spiraling. I think Juan started 2-0. Juan is now 2-4-1, losing to Jose 122-96.
And here's what's wild is if he would have traded me for Kareem Hunt, the players I would have given him, he would have beat me. Because Kareem
Well,
Hunt's not even playing.
It's
You would have
funny
made
how
out,
that works.
Juan.
Hey, don't tell him you'd make out.
He's gonna take you up on that.
Well, you trade me Kareem Hunt, I'll think about it. Look at fucking Burger King pretending like they're cooking hamburgers again.
Jose hates the Burger King.
Is there a
Why do
reason
you
why?
hate the Burger King?
Because the Whopper growing up was my favorite hamburger. And over
Yeah.
time, I have seen it develop into the shittiest hamburger.
Okay.
I don't know,
okay.
man. I think the Whoppers pretty
stopped.
similar to how it was. I think
It's
you were
smaller,
just younger.
The patty's not as big.
Well,
They don't
probably.
flame broil anymore. All they do is fucking.
You know what's not also not as big as it was when we were younger? Toilet paper rolls. They're not as wide anymore.
Yeah, but they're deeper.
Yeah, but just look at your toilet paper roll.
Oh shit! They did call fumble.
Yeah, he did touch it.
Oh, Kyler Murray fucked up.
That was fucking Rondale Moore. That was not Kyler Murray.
So, I got a question for Juan. What is he gonna do with
Oh
Kamara
my god! What a fucking.
I mean,
now that he's benched for Mark Ingram?
what? I don't understand why they benched Kamara because he got 28 points for Juan last week.
Yeah, but he broke his toe at the end of the game.
Right.
So he wasn't benched. He got hurt.
No, I don't know. I was
Well,
making that
no,
up.
his toe, like he could have played through it, but then he started.
Oh
calling
my
coach
god!
names.
Did he catch that?
No, look at it. I think his left foot is out of bounds.
No, I think he already put that foot down though.
He's like, what? I got feet.
I
One
feel like
down.
all of
Nope,
you are
no.
behind me. Like you're talking about being 30 seconds in front of me. I feel like I'm watching the future. I'm like, wait, that
Maybe.
was a minute and a half ago.
Hey,
Nah, he's
pause
out of
it.
bounds.
Count
He's
to
out of bounds.
30, and then unpause it.
Well, Mahoney's probably watching on actual live television instead of an app.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, look at.
Like, yeah, they called that
Or-
a touchdown. So, yeah, but Kyler Murray might have had a fumble in the past. I don't know. Not the play I was watching.
Jose, we gotta go
Mercedes
back.
Lewis?
We gotta make sure Kyler Murray doesn't get that fumble.
Well, Juan has some decisions he has to make with his team.
Juan's going to do the same thing Juan does every year. He's going to just stick with it. Juan this week was very upset that anybody doubted him in his brilliant plan to hold on to Kenyon Drake, who scored a total of about 4 cumulative fantasy points for the first 6 weeks of the season before they had to fire their head coach and revamp their whole offense, and now he's doing fine. And Juan's like, you all told me I was losing my mind sticking with Kenyon Drake. It's like, you were. You were. That was a terrible plan. And now
Yeah, but he's like,
Kelly's
any
team.
moment
He's
now,
doing
them
fine.
emails are getting out.
Yeah, like if only we should have anticipated that there'd be 10-year-old emails that would come out.
I
Change
mean,
the whole shape of the franchise.
if you look at Gruden's face, we all should have anticipated some emails were gonna come out.
Oh, okay. I know what I wanted to talk about Juan's team. I've been sitting on this for weeks. So
Nice.
Juan has Russell Wilson.
Never heard of him.
Juan has Justin Fields. We all know how I feel about carrying 2 quarterbacks. I think it's a waste of space on your roster. If your quarterback gets hurt, you're fucked either way. There's no reason to carry a quarterback on your roster and then just spend every week trying to decide, oh, should I start this guy or that guy? Oh, wait, they're basically the same, and it's basically a coin flip, and now I just feel bad when I start the wrong quarterback. There's no reason to do that. It's a waste of time. So Juan has Russell Wilson. Juan has Justin Fields. Not following in my advice, drafting the second quarterback and carrying him. Russell Wilson gets hurt. Justin Fields is on Juan's bench. Juan goes out and gets a third quarterback. So you got Justin Fields. You don't even start him when your quarterback goes down. Like, what is Justin Fields doing on your roster?
He's on his roster the same reason why the Bears defense are on his roster, just so he could say he has some Bears on his team.
Ridiculous. Like, I can't imagine using a spot on my team to just carry a player because I like him. You know?
I like the cut of your jib, boy. You made the team for the season.
I'm never going to play you, but I like you. So come on, you're on the team.
I
Ridiculous.
got 2 IRs running on my team.
That's fine.
Just you wait, though.
As long as you want those players, I don't have any problem with that. I'm carrying a bunch of dudes that I'm just waiting for somebody to get hurt. Like, it's fine to use a roster spot for a good reason. It's not fine to carry a quarterback because you're a fan.
These aren't
trying to
Funko
remember.
Pops. You don't have to collect them all.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever carried Eli on my team just because I wanted to
Just
have
to
him on
have
my
him.
team.
You've always had a giant of some sort, but you're usually playing them.
Yeah. I try. My philosophy has always been to stay away from my favorite team if possible, only because your fanaticism kind of clouds your judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Start playing with your heart, not with your
Yeah.
fantasy mind.
Yep.
But what
That's why
happens?
you should just not know who any of these people are.
He says, "You want to really keep your heart out? Don't pay attention to football at all. Show up, do the draft, and then be like, let's roll."
This might as well be a fucking PlayStation game with a bunch of random names and numbers next to them. Like, I don't know who any of these people. Half the time in this screen, when it's just first initial and the last name, I'm like, shit. What's the first name of this person? So
Ronald.
yeah, Ron.
Tony.
It's funny.
I'm gonna just start making up the first name.
Oh shit, Kyler Murray out for the season.
Oh god, ridiculous.
Got
All right.
fucking the commercial fell on him. It
Let's
was
go
wild.
to Tito's game. Tito and Vetter. Tito, I really needed Vetter to lose this week, and I was like, "Good, he's got Tito. This is a good matchup for me." Yeah, you didn't do shit for me, Tito.
Listen,
the lowest
if
score of the whole league.
fucking Patrick Mahomes throws just
no
one
shit.
touchdown,
Oh no!
the touchdown with those yards associated with that touchdown would have gotten me the win. That motherfucker did not throw a single touchdown.
He got kneed in the face more
And
times than
he
threw
got
touchdowns.
fucking V-triggered out the
Yeah.
game.
He was looking like a backup that game.
And then I like how they say the next day, "Oh yeah, he passed concussion protocol." Fuck out of here, he didn't pass concussion
Yeah.
protocol.
He has yet to fail concussion protocol. Remember, there was that a year or two ago, that one real nasty hit,
And he did the same thing, didn't
and they
he?
were
Like,
pulling
he
him
wobbled.
off. Something, yeah, and they went to take him to the blue cart, and somehow he avoided going in the blue tent, and they never,
They never even
just
tested him.
skipped it, and they were like, "Oh no, looks like he's fine." Let's go
No
win the Super Bowl,
takebacks.
boys.
If I
Yeah,
don't
they're
enter
like,
the
"No,
blue,
no, they got a playoff before, like it's good. You can't review concussion now."
it's like inviting a vampire into your house. Like, if I don't go in that blue tent, you can't say that I got a concussion.
Yeah, never happened. Uh-oh, D Hop's on the sideline.
Yeah, was he? Come on, man.
He's like, check this out. I got pants. He's like, no,
You
fuck
cutting
you.
on the sideline while your team is on the field is not doing me any good.
I think he's
Ridiculous.
hurt.
Let's talk about what Tito could have done differently.
No, go ahead.
let's-
Describe it, because I would be staunchly against it. Go ahead.
Let's talk about, instead of what you could have done differently, let's talk about how much Tito hates ties and the lengths Tito's
Yes.
willing to go to avoid them.
Absolutely.
Okay? Tito had a choice to make. And someone said, don't start your defense. Don't start your defense, Tito. And Tito said, you know what? If I start my defense, I have a strong feeling I might tie with Vetter. So I'm going to start my defense and grab -6 points out of them so that I lose by precisely 6 points.
Yep. I woke up the next day being like, okay, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that, because if I would have gotten the 0 points and tied with him, I would have been I would have had to kick myself out the league. Lee would be the commissioner of the league right now.
He said, I'm fucking out, dudes.
Can you imagine if Lee had to be the commissioner and it was like, hey, Lee, can you adjust the scoring rules? And he-
No. Lee would disband the league like it's an HOA.
Yeah. He lost it and be like, okay. So first act, this league is no longer a league. Gavel, delete the fucking ESPN profile.
And then he'd go, da-na-na, da-na-na.
Oh, so yeah, Tito, rough one. Thanks for nothing. Really could have used you beating Vetter this week, but that's fine. Somebody else will get him next time, I guess. And then we've got Matt and Goat. Matt is an unstoppable force, and all of us should be worried.
Yeah, looking at it.
148 to 102.5.
I just did a look through all the champions, and everyone who's won, the majority have had an 8-6 record. So you keep tearing this regular season up and fucking knocked out of the first round. Let's do it.
We'll see. Matt, so Juan was like, I am going to make a homer pick and carry a Bears quarterback that I have no intention of ever playing. Matt was like, I think I might just pair up Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. And gave him 62 points last week, the two of them. So
yeah,
that's working out for him.
He set the record for most receiving yards in the first 7 games by any rookie.
Yeah, and this is a guy who couldn't catch a cold in the preseason.
Oh my, yeah, he fell
Yeah.
so hard in the draft because of his preseason. Anyone who drafted him got so much worth for the pick that they got him in, because he is performing way better than anyone could have imagined based off that preseason.
Yep. Matt's team is terrifying. You should all be worried. Matt put up 148 points on the week Ezekiel Elliott had a bye. Like his top running back
And
out
by
with
the
a
way,
bye, and he scores 150.
look at his tight end on his bench.
Yeah.
22.5 points.
Look at Kyle Kuzma.
Another wide receiver, 18 points on his bench.
Oh
Pittman.
shit, Kyler Murray interception. He
Green Bay's
picked off
playing-
his own pass.
Oh my god.
That's not
Green Bay's playing
allowed.
with some fire.
Oh.
Green Bay's playing with the fire that comes with all of them have COVID. So they're like, I can't smell or taste anything. Let's go. Is that blood in my mouth? Who knows? All right, we want to save Kelly for last. So let's skip down to the Nyes Bowl.
My nice.
Nice.
We got
nice. You
playing
beat
his
your
own
again.
wife,
I beat my wife.
beating her up. My page is refreshing. So
Hey,
that's
her team
cool. I don't
walked
know
into
the
a
score.
door.
Well, 108 by 93.
Fell down some
108
stairs.
93. And you two were like neck and neck, gonna tie for much of the weekend
Until Sunday night, I think.
till Sunday night.
Until
Sunday
Mike
night
Evans
was that
and
the
Tampa
Tampa
Bay.
Bay game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Palooza.
Yeah. Mike Evans caught Tom Brady's 600th touchdown pass and then caught 2 more after that.
Mm-hmm. And he said, "Don't give those 2 away."
28 points for him.
Or he
That
kept
whole,
both of them and he's like, he's selling them as, oh yeah, 600th ball.
Yeah.
Every pass Mike Evans catches, he's like, Tom
For the
Brady's
rest of the
600th
season.
ball.
Oh, 600.
Whoops.
I was watching it on Red Zone, or was that Sunday night?
That was like, it was the 4:00 game. So it was,
Okay, so
it was
yeah,
like
yeah,
6
Red
p.m. ish.
Because I missed that Romo. I did not hear what you opened the show with. I did not hear
Romo
that
trying to,
Pimping out Brady's wife.
yeah.
live. Get a night with fucking Giselle.
He said, who wants to finger Giselle? Let's go.
God.
He'll give you all the balls for it.
Here's
Tom's
the
cool
ball
with it.
back. You get to stick your penis in Giselle now.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. All right, so Mary had a solid week. Mary's just really hurting for running backs, like everyone else.
Yeah.
So Miles Sanders goes down. She only got 6 points out of Chuba Hubbard over there. 21 out of Godwin and 17 and a half out of Gesicki, but couldn't get it done. And I think if we look at this upcoming week, Mary's another one who's carrying 3 quarterbacks, and I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Do not
No.
understand.
She has Prescott. Or did she pick somebody else up?
I think
Well,
she
Dak
did.
was on a bye,
Right.
so she would need a backup.
So she picked up Carr.
Oh, because she had Baker. Baker was her backup for
Dak.
and then Baker got hurt, and they said he wasn't going to play early in the week. Like after the Sunday game, when he was on the bench, they didn't know what was going to happen. But then they announced he fucked up his shoulder pretty bad.
They're talking about surgery. So right now on her roster, she's got Dak.
Oh shit,
Got
Kyler
Carr,
Murray's getting surgery,
And
right?
yeah, okay, right now. She's got Dak Prescott, she's got Carr, and she's got Daniel Jones. So what? What are you doing? Why? Like, are you worried you're not going to be able to just get what Daniel Jones could give you at any moment off of the waiver wire?
Well, I get why she's worried about Dak.
That's fine, but like you could like Daniel Jones is interchangeable with 6 other quarterbacks at any given time.
I said it the other night. If you put Kurt Warner, Matt Ryan and one of those other white boy quarterbacks in a lineup, I could not tell you which one was which.
No, of course not. Of course not. All right, our last game of the week. 0-6 Kelly versus 2-4 Mel. And
Wow.
this game,
Mel was 2-4.
Mel was 2-4. Mel had won 2 in a row.
Damn,
Dad
Kelly.
won 2 in a row. This game is just close as can be all weekend. This was Monday night, right, Jose, or was it Sunday?
No, it went Monday night.
Yeah.
Like the last play of the week.
So Monday night, we're sitting there. Jose and I are watching the game. We're blowing up the group chat
Holding hands.
because Kelly is behind, and he's just slowly creeping up towards Mel's 100 points.
But he's got his defense. He's got the defense going.
He's got his defense
Indianapolis's defense.
Yep. And so, he starts out, he jumps up 10 points, so that brings him to 99. And we're like, oh, shit. Kelly's at 99 points, and Mel's got 100. Like, wild. And then, over the course of the night, defense goes back and forth with 9 seconds left in the game. So with a minute and 20, the defense, I think, gets a fumble or something and scores 2 points, and Kelly ties the game. And it's 100 and 100 with a minute something left. And Jose and I are like, holy shit, Kelly, check it out. You're gonna do great. 9 seconds to go. 9 seconds in the fourth quarter of the Monday night game.
They don't get a big yard gain, a field goal, or any type of score.
Yep.
Would have
And
ended
it's
it for
30-18. It's 30-18 in the game. There's 9 seconds left. And the Colts defense gets a sack and scores Kelly 1 more point. And he wins 101 to 100. What are you doing with 9 seconds left? You're down by 12. Why are you even running a play? It's over. The game's over.
That's
they were going for that mythical 12-point play.
That's when someone on the Indianapolis defense has the Indianapolis defense on their fantasy team.
Yeah, exactly.
No. We got to get a sack. We got to get 1 sack.
Yeah.
Or
so Kelly gets his first win of the season by 1 point that he got in the last 9 seconds of the Monday night game.
That's beautiful.
I really thought he was going to 0-7.
Fucking beautiful.
It was amazing.
Or maybe was
amazing.
Garoppolo the quarterback?
Yeah.
Maybe Garoppolo had the Colts.
Maybe.
They're like, no, come on, coach. Let's run one more play.
Sack me. Bet you can't sack me.
He made every right decision. Everybody on his roster, everybody in his lineup, outscored his bench. So Kelly finally just put it together. And I'll point this out. It's the only week that Dalvin Cook was on a bye. Finally gets a win.
Wow.
Kelly, maybe you should just trade him, Kelly.
Probably.
Trade him Debo, Mahoney.
No. I'm never going to do it.
Would you trade me, Debo?
I'm going to get Debo before Kelly every year.
Would you trade me, Debo? I won't trade him to Kelly, I promise.
No. I think any of you would trade Debo to Kelly because I think Kelly would just back up the truck. So no. Holding him.
No. Absolutely
holding him even if he gets hurt, keeping him all year.
Here is where Kelly makes his midseason turnaround like Mahoney did last year.
Well, the difference is that I remade my entire team and made a midseason turnaround, and Kelly is just standing pat.
No, not true. Not true. He didn't have Chase Edmonds at the beginning of the season. He didn't have Kenyon Drake.
Oh, didn't he trade for Higbee also?
Higbee? I don't think he had Renfro. And he had, didn't he? Oh, no, he did draft Graham Gano. I thought he had Rodrigo.
No.
Go ahead, Rodrigo.
He went and got Graham Gano, and we were all like, what?
If you don't know, now you can know.
Unbelievable. All right, well, that was week 7.
All right, well,
What a
Tito
week.
has our updated standings following week 7, headed into week 8.
All right, let's start with the best division in our league, the Butthole Banditos division,
Fucking love
Oh,
that name.
that's adorable.
aka Trash Mountain, where for some miraculous, strange reason, I'm still in first place at 3-4, followed by Juan and Mary both at 2-4-1, and Goat at 2-5.
Oh, that tie's
Or
gonna
go.
fuck up one of their seasons,
Yeah, it is.
if not both of them.
And let's actually go to probably the toughest and winningest division, which is the Trouser Seeds division, with Shark at 6-1, Vetter at 5-2, Mahoney at 5-2, and Kelly bringing in the rear at 1-6. But off this night, he's on his way. He's on his way. And in the Don't Make It Weird division, Jose's at 5-2, Nye's at 4-3, a game behind, with Tad at 4-3 as well, and Mel at 2-5. So let's see. The only one actually probably out of any sort of contention might be Kelly.
I'd say so.
He would need
Kelly's playoff
A lot of
percentage
people
on
to
the app
lose.
is officially 0%.
He's 5 games back. Mel is on the outside looking in, but he's only 3 games back. That's doable.
3 games isn't anything.
Well,
yeah, no. Anyone in our division needs to win the division because those records are not hanging out with fucking homeboys.
Yeah.
No, listen,
apparently the wild card's coming out of the Trouser Seeds
Yes.
because we're all gonna probably end the season with the same score, and it's gonna be points scored or something.
So it's going to be a interesting finish.
So keep your foot on the gas.
all right. Well, let's look towards week 8. Mahoney, what do you got for us?
All right. Week 8, Mary, fresh off of being slammed into the door by her husband,
Oh no!
heads over to Matt.
No, she opened the door into her team.
Right. She heads over to face Matt, who's beating up everybody. Matt is 6-1, right? I don't know if you remember, but I beat Matt in week 1, and then he won 6 games in a row from that point on.
Oh, wow.
So he has been unstoppable since that week 1 thing. And thanks to this extra week, I am the lucky team who gets to play Matt 3 times. So I beat him in week 1, and I get to play him 2 more times after this. Can't wait. It's gonna be
Lucky.
great. Yeah.
He
Vetter gets
beats
to
him
play
all
Kelly
3
3 times. So that's wonderful. Love that. That's a great time.
Way to pad your win-loss record,
Yeah. Seriously.
Kelly.
So Matt and Mary meet up. Matt's already projected to beat Mary by 20 points. Not quite 20, but close enough. 121 to 103.
He's already winning 11-0.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough week for Mary, I think. But who knows? Who knows? Projections are always off. So we'll see. Then we got Vetter and his cinnamon anvils. Again, Juan, 2-4-1 Juan, second in the butthole division. With his here's another thing I've noticed about Juan's team that drives me crazy. Besides his 3 quarterbacks, Juan's team name is the Soft Butt Pillows. Juan's abbreviation is SAP. What is that? How do you get SAP out of Soft Butt Pillows?
I mean-
Was it supposed to be Soft Ass Pillows, but it wouldn't let him make it Soft Ass Pillows? Like, what happened here?
Was that the abbreviation of one of the 5 other team names he tried
No,
to put
it
in
was
last
not.
week?
It was not. The abbreviation is new. It clearly goes along with Soft Butt Pillows, but it doesn't make any sense, and it bothers me very much. So anyways, Juan's supposed to lose 114 to 97, so I like the chances of that happening. Pick up a couple more quarterbacks, Juan.
Just run all quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I will pay
Now.
you $5 if your entire bench is quarterbacks.
Nyes has his poor little boy Kelly.
Hey, Kelly's on a winning streak.
Kelly is on a winning streak, and Kelly's projected to beat you 100 to 95.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He already got a
7-0.
touchdown on Chase Edmonds.
And
Yeah.
you have 0 points from Christian Kirk.
Right, but that's not taking into consideration that Gronk is back, baby.
Oh,
Gronk is back.
You hear that?
Oh
Kelly?
shit! Kyler Murray just sacked Gronk. They're both out for the season.
They
No.
both broke all of their ribs.
That's not good for anyone.
Nope, they had a fucking McRib sandwich.
I tell you what, if Gronk can come back and stay healthy, I was in looking for clips for the show this week. I was looking for a clip about the 600th touchdown ball, and it was a bit from the Manning brothers, whatever that is, like their Monday Night Football watch along, and Brady was talking about, or they were asking Brady about how does Gronk not watch game film? And Brady's like,
when Gronk was on their show, he said, "I don't watch game film. He never watches game film."
Yeah,
and I guess somebody got in his ear during the commercial break, and then he kind of changed his tune when he came back.
But Brady's response was, Gronk has a very special mind when it comes to football. So he doesn't watch film. And then towards the end of the week, when we're getting ready for the game, he comes up to me and he's like, all right, boss, what do you want me to do? And Brady's like, get open. I'll throw you the ball, catch it, get a touchdown. And Gronk's like, you got it, boss.
I kind of like it. Like, he simplifies it.
Right.
What do I got to prepare for?
He built
I'm gonna get
a
open,
Hall
I'm gonna
of Fame
score.
career off of that.
Why do I want smoke to come out of this big dummy's ears? Just put it on the line. Be like, you get touchdown, you get food.
Don't overthink it. Just score.
Hey, Gronk,
You
you
win
like
one more Super Bowl, we'll let you break a big fucking Lego head.
Gronk?
Oh, that was so funny.
Fuck you, Steve Harvey. You goddamn
Steve Harvey
Batman
looked so
villain.
sad when he smashed that. Steve Harvey was bringing that Lego head home with him.
The best, the absolute best of him smashing Steve Harvey's head at New Year's Rockin' Eve is the little touchdown dance he did before it, which was just ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And he's watching it like, no. He's not going to do that. Right? He knows I'm taking that home.
That's
I
why,
already
boy.
told everybody last commercial that I'm going to love putting this in my home. He's not going to. He fucking did it. This motherfucker
This cracker.
just broke it. He done split my head open like a goddamn egg.
Remember at the
so
beginning of last season when the Buccaneers signed Gronk and they were like, oh, he's going to be a blocking tight end.
That didn't last.
Yeah.
He's not gonna play if you're not gonna throw it to him. He's having too much fun. It's like, get me the ball. All right, then we got, who do we got here? We got Goat and we got Tad, who has changed his team name yet again. He's now the Earls of Risk. I don't get it. Whatever. It's probably from something. But they are projected right now to tie at 101.4 apiece. So Goat's got DeAndre Hopkins, and he's out of the game. So
And Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
he's one catch, 55 yards, not back in the game since.
Oh, he aggravated a hamstring.
Holy shit. No one's on the field.
yeah.
Everyone's hurt.
My box score looks like that. I think that might be the case. I've got a whopping 8.5 points. So
Yeah, I'm over here tinkering. I'm just taking people out of my lineup now.
yeah, you should. You
I'm
should.
a-
I know
I'm
you
gonna
like
play
to be
Michael
the
Thomas.
underdog. You sure don't look like the underdog right now. Sure
I'm
don't look like
playing
the underdog.
Michael Thomas.
Let me recap Jose and I. The game of the week, the game of fate.
Fucking
My
Fate
Super
Ball
Bowl.
2021, baby.
Yep. And
Are we only
here I
playing
am in
once this
Here
year?
I am at halftime, 8.5. Yeah, we're only playing once this season.
Oh.
I'm at halftime with 8.5 stupid points with Kyler Murray, Zach Ertz, and the Arizona defense all playing for me right now.
Yeah, but that could flip. Like this team scores so many fucking points so quick.
We'll see. Now with DeAndre Hopkins out, who knows? So
Mm-hmm.
Deandra.
That would help Nice if Hopkins stays out because maybe Kirk will see some passes.
Please,
the
thank
problem
you.
with the Cardinals is that outside of Hopkins, you have no idea who's going to score anything. 'Cause I've
Mhm.
rotated through like all their wide receivers, and every one of them is like, oh, 1.5 point this week, and then you're like, okay, well, I'm done with you, and they're like 27 points the next week. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Jose is projected to win 112 to 93.5.
Yeah, the Cardinals kind of have that same problem that the Chiefs do, where they've got too many great players to be able to pass pass the ball around, except for
Right.
this season where they're just awful.
Yep. I will say that stupid Christian McCaffrey, who's out on IR, is not eligible to return until next week. And when I did that math and figured that out, I was livid. You're not going to be available to me in my Jose game, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
You
Like-
motherfucker. Watch, he comes back next week, scores 50 points.
Yeah, probably.
well, I mean, he'll be back in time for you and me on my bye week game.
Yeah, I know. Next week I have you, and half your team is on a bye. So what do I need Christian McCaffrey for that week?
I want you to start him. I want to see it happen.
Even if he doesn't
might.
play, I fucking dare you to
Yeah.
start him. You
I
should put
might.
him in your lineup right now and never look back.
We'll see. I don't think it would let me, but we'll see.
Look at fucking Allstott still looking like a goddamn beast.
All right. All right,
guys-
then we got Tito and Mel. Tito having a rough go of it. 2 points out of Tanyan, who, for whatever reason, Tito is like, you know what? I know that you've scored a total of 12.5 points this entire season, Tanyan, but I like you.
He scored 14 points for me last week.
Well, yeah, but if
Yeah,
any of the
14
week
points for the
this
entire
should have been the
season as
week.
of last week.
where he got an increased tick of looks his way because no Devontae Adams because of COVID.
No Devontae Adams, no Scandling, no Lazard.
So you would think like he would have been getting a lot more looks. Instead, they're like Mercedes Lewis.
And they're going Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is getting carries and passes out the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck my
Mhm.
life. It
Yeah.
continues in 2021.
So keep this Tanyan guy. Seems like he's working out great for you.
I was really listen. The bench options aren't there. Like the waiver wires and people aren't like I don't have much to trade.
Yeah, the entire league has been decimated.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a tight end for Julio Jones, who I'm not even sure. Like, they keep projecting him high, and I get that he's a name, but he's doing awful.
Yeah, they don't seem to be adjusting their projections
No.
week to week.
They're like, oh, it's Julio Jones. He's going to do okay. And I'm like, he's averaging like 3.5 points.
Yeah,
Like, he's not going to do okay.
But I guess they're going off that the upside is there.
The upside is there, but I did check back in on him this week, and they changed their outlook on him just in time, right after I trade him. The outlook for Julio Jones now says Jones was on the field for 29 snaps, the same number as Nick Westbrook, Ikeen, and Marcus Johnson, and fewer than backup tight ends Jeff Swaim, Michael Pruitt, and fellow wide receiver Josh Reynolds. The playing time and targets aren't what fantasy managers who drafted Jones expected. Play him as a wide receiver 3 or flex in an emergency only. The low side of his range of possible outcomes is diminished further by the Titans' run-heavy offense. So, like, mere hours after I was like, hey, Goat, you interested in Julio Jones? The app was like, dude, this guy sucks.
Fucking Tyler Lockett, who I opened the
Yup.
season with 24 points, and then the next week 27. I thought I was fucking coasting for the rest of the season. Then he went 5 points, 4 points, 7.5 points, 4 points, 2 points. This week projected for 10.4 points. Fucking how? When?
Well, they
right.
are playing the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, but also no Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he still has Geno Smith throwing to him.
Yeah.
He does. Metcalf, though, how about that fucking one catch last week, huh?
That was quite the catch.
Yeah, I've only seen Geno Smith throw incompletions to Tyler Lockett since Wilson's been out.
Sounds about right.
Yep. All right, that's week 8. It's going to be a wild
Here's
one.
Metcalf's stat line last week: 2 receptions, 96 yards, 1 touchdown.
Oh, amazing. All right, well, that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Let's go.
2-minute warning.
All right, final thoughts going into week 8 from Commissioner Tito.
A little friendly reminder: your trading deadline is November 24th.
Oh, okay, good.
While that seems like it's a long ways away, it jumps on you rather quickly. So,
is that Thanksgiving?
Just before. Yeah, it's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Wow.
The Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Famously a Thursday. So the day before Thanksgiving.
Whatever. It still works.
All right, Mahoney, what about you?
My only thing that I'll say is, if you are in Garbage Mountain, go fuck yourself. Okay? Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why don't I ever get to be in Garbage Mountain? How come every year there's a Garbage Mountain and it's never mine? How come my division is always filled with people with the same friggin' record and I gotta fight and scrap for every inch?
You're just looking across the league at Garbage Mountain, just wistfully, like that could have been me.
He's like, why can't I be 3-6 and first in my division?
Exactly. I'm like, what is this? We shuffle the divisions every year, and I always seem to end up in the hardest friggin' one, and I don't understand.
Well, you can blame Lee, because Lee's the one who shuffles the divisions.
Oh, I blame him.
Mahoney,
I blame him a lot.
Think of it this way. If you try hard enough and you believe, someday you could also be part of Garbage Mountain. You could be at the top of Garbage Mountain.
I want to be at the top of Garbage Mountain.
Kyler Murray sack, dick explodes.
Oh, no. Oh, you see him hit the guy in the head and throw an interception?
Oh, shit. He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, the play I just saw, he fell.
Yeah, he fell down.
Oh, well, give it a second.
I fell, go boom.
He rifles a ball right off of his teammate's head. And then
Off his friend's head.
Right off of his friend's head.
He's just on the field with a bunch of friends.
The Packers pick it up and run it into the end zone.
Dunk.
Yep.
Oh! He's down by contact.
Well, yeah, but everyone goes in.
You still got to go do the
poses
dance
for the camera now.
Yeah.
They do that defensive end zone. Everyone takes a bullshit.
All right, Jose, final thoughts.
I'm wondering if Kyler Murray's dick's going to be okay next week.
I doubt it. Not once I kick him in the nuts.
You're going to find out firsthand tonight, aren't you?
We got we just got over the biggest bye week in the history of bye weeks. But a lot of teams got injured. So now it's starting to come down to the waiver wire isn't as bumping as it was. A lot of those big names have already been picked up. So let's see if the second half of the year some of these people who have been dropped a couple of times kind of get their shit together. Or is everyone's team kind of, this is what we're riding out with for the rest of the year? Because unless there's some trades made, like that pool is getting tighter and tighter. People holding on to people.
Well, let me put this out there. If you're interested in Tyler Lockett or Tyreek Hill, let me know. Let a brother know.
I got players.
All right.
I got.
Make me an offer. Make me an offer.
Tito's got Tanyan.
I will take offensive offers as well.
Tony Tonyan.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
it's your anniversary.
Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Panels on Pages on YouTube at youtube.com/panelsonpages. You can listen to Pop Fantasy Football live every week and chat with us in real time. Also, listen to the Panels on Pages podcast live every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. You can download Pop Fantasy Football on your favorite podcast app. Leave us a review, a thumbs up, 5 stars, whatever you can do. And we got merch at merch.panelsonpages.com. Plenty of cool Pop Fantasy Football designs, as well as all kinds of other dope-ass designs. We sold a Stone Cold Creamery shirt the other day.
Nice.
I got a whole $4 out of that. So if you want to support the show, support the site, buy some merch. It's
not even enough to get an ice cream at the Stone Cold Creamery.
No, you could get a sample, though.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. You want a sample? You want this flavor? How about that flavor?
And be sure to join the Pop Discord at discord.panelsonpages.com and get involved in the discussion in the Pop Fantasy Football channel. As
Only problem
always,
with the Discord is that there's no mobile app.
as always, we'll leave you with a quote from the great Vince Lombardi. And this week, one day we'll win a games this week, and one will lose it. For Tito Cruz, Dan Mahoney, Jose Guzman, and myself, Jason Nyes, thanks for joining us for the Pop Fantasy Football 2021 Week 7 recap. Good luck to everyone in this league and beyond, and we'll see you next week.
ESPN, the global leader in sports. The whole thing's fucked.